Hey guys, hello and welcome. In this video I'm gonna show you some gameplay of the Ranger Warden. It's a trap build that procs traps and does all kinds of debuff CC. If you are interested in the build, just jump to the end of the video. There I'm gonna walk you through the guild and now enjoy some gameplay. Have fun. Hello, if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. If you're thinking about buying Crowfall, go to my website crusaderw.com. You'll find the link below in the description. There you're gonna find a 10% discount code. And also if you have any questions, feel free to drop by on my Twitch channel. I'm often streaming Crowfall. I'm happy to answer all your questions or ask me directly on Discord. And now let's jump to the video. We push into them into 5, get dismounted, and we're pushing in 3, 2, 1, everything on the left flank where they're moving, everything on the left flank. So here you can see how I open up the fight using my Trap Master on the ability 1. Then I have been dropping the 2 offensive and defensive stakes. Now I'm using my ultimate to activate some life leech, so all the damage that I do heals me. This allows me to go deeper. And mostly the playstyle with the Warden is like I do here. Pick off low target damages with your rapid fire, which fires a lot of arrows in high succession. And yeah, with the Trap Warden you really want to look on your positioning very good. You want to have your Trap Master up as much as possible. This is a 30-second active skill on a 60-second cooldown. And then you just want to do as much AoEs as possible. So for AoEs here I have the Barrage on my 5 and the Soul Steal on my 4. And I have a Barbed Stake, which is my 3. And I have a Defensive Stake on my 6. So the Defensive Stake doesn't proc the traps, but all the other damage does. And also for the Rapid Fire that can trigger that on an enemy. So your job really is to deliver a lot CCs, because the traps on the Trap Master that can proc stun in an AoE around the enemy where they trigger on. And then you just do sustained damage and finish off enemies with your rapid fire. So that's it for the playstyle. And now let's get into the specific build. So let's look at the build. Let's start with the talents. Of course I get the rapid fire because I can use it in ranged tray. I take the attack power and the basic damage. I take the barrage, which will be our main skill to apply the trap proc, which we can use every 3 seconds from range. This one locks us in place. We take the sweep for the offense slot. If we go to melee tray at some point, we take the extra energy and power efficiency to help with our resource management. We take the additional minor slot for the 4th minor, which we get on half-elf. There we also have covered, we want to play this on a half-elf. We obviously take the 5 critical strike and the 15 critical damage. We take the Fury Fire, so we don't have to take it on the minor, which gives us an extra minor slot. Then we take the concussive trap, which is basically this trap will be spawned on almost every hit with this build. Then we go the Warden specialization, which makes us a bit more tanky, allows us to wear mail. The Twin Surge applies a suppress on the 2nd attack, which is helpful if you have somebody on you and you want to get away. The concussive trap has now a reduced cooldown. And the disengage places a trap when you engage away, so this is helpful if you need to get away. Then we take the steel trap specialization, increases the duration and the radius of the effect. With this the radius is 5 meters. The Trap Master, which becomes our most important ability. It's active for 30 seconds, so we can spawn traps for 60 seconds. It has a we can spawn traps for 30 seconds and it has a 60-second cooldown. Then we take a toll is a toll. And then we take the Dark Discipline because we need this for our disciplines. Let's get into disciplines. So we take Corrupted Soul, which is an AoE that returns healing. It increases our attack power and range distance bonus, so everything that we need. This will be our priority 2 skill in the rotation after Trap Master. So we cast this on cooldown. From Sharpshooter we get a binding arrow, so you want to cast the root after you casted the Soul Steal, because you want to root them in your AoE damage. And then we take Toxic Trap for the Black Mantle, which absorbs 500 healing on everybody hit with a trap. Serrated Trap, which adds a bleed to everybody hit by a trap. Explosive Trap, which adds a burning dot to everybody hit by a trap. And Barbed Stake, which you can put on yourself if somebody gets at you. So regarding equipment, we want light crafted weapons. On the main hand we want a focus roll on damage and attack power. I chose fire. You can also choose slashing penetration if you want. That's probably the smarter thing to do. I took armor penetration fire for the fire dot. Then a bow, where you want range distance bonus to get to your max range distance. The cap is very important here, so with this bow I get to 44 meters range on my range tray. On the second melee weapon we want it rolled on attack power and pen, because the damage of the offhand is not important. We want a slashing quiver and just mail armor that you find. You wanna get as high as you can in dexterity, so you can push your attack power as much as possible, and your secondary thing is intellect. I recommend you take a half-elf, because the half-elf gets a sick bonus on dexterity, and you get 4 minor disciplines, which won't be able on all the other races for the ranger. I hope you like the build, give me your feedback, I hope you like the gameplay, and see you soon, boys.